Hello and welcome to Crisil's podcast on airport sector. Air traffic volume at Indian airports is expected to touch 325 million for full fiscal 2023 and 380 million in fiscal 2024, which is a 70% and 17% year-on-year growth respectively. While the level in fiscal 2023 be a tad lower than the pre-pandemic levels, we expect the rising trajectory to continue in fiscal 2024. The drivers for this are a pickup in international travel and rebounding business travel with employees returning to office and corporates returning to business as usual mode. Higher availability of aircraft and slots at airports will aid the growth. These issues had held back volumes during the current fiscal to some extent. The aircrafts of select airlines had been grounded for some time during the year for safety and inspection purposes, and these have now come back in operations. The ongoing capacity expansions at leading airports will also bring in new slots by providing infrastructure such as runways and additional terminal buildings. Consequently, the aeronautical revenues that comprise charges from passengers and aircrafts flying in and out of the airport will see a sharp growth to over 25% next fiscal from the levels seen in fiscal 2020. Non-aeronautical revenues that comprise revenue shares from duty-free, retail and advertising are also expected to grow strongly on the back of rising airport footfalls. Thus, though the pandemic exacerbated the pressure on cash flows of private airport operators, now airport operators are seeing their cash flows return and in turn their debt service cushions recovering towards a pre-pandemic long-term average of around 1.4 times. The cash flow study is based on the top 4 airports, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore and Hyderabad, which accounted for nearly 80% of air passenger traffic handled by private airports in India in fiscal 2022. These projections remain sensitive to factors such as rising air turbine fuel prices, macroeconomic uncertainties and geopolitical developments. With this, we come to an end to the podcast. Thank you for listening in and stay safe.